Hi, I'm Laura Dean. You may have seen me around the well. I serve in the nursery and fellowship table and with the youth Quench. I've been coming to the well since October of 2008 when the well started. I am currently unemployed and just tell people I'm working for Jesus. I do mission work locally. I serve at the Tranquility House in the back with the children, and I have served at the Good Neighbor Shelter as well as different schools, helping out when I could. I come from a long line of servants. My mother was a nurse for 50 years and worked in geriatrics. She usually worked second shift and sometimes would come home from work and go help the neighbors that were ill or sit with the ones that were at the end of life. My dad took care of all 5 of us kids and also looked after his parents. He still continues to serve his 98-year-old mother. I've always worked and had a career until 2003. 10 days before my son's wedding, his bride-to-be was diagnosed with a rare cancer. And after she had surgery, I went out to Seattle to be with her to have a special type of radiation. When I came back, I found out I'd been laid off from my job. So we had 2 houses. My husband had lost his job right before I went out to Seattle. So we had 2 houses, no jobs, and my mother-in-law had just moved in with me. So, and a daughter-in-law with a rare cancer. So I was kind of like, okay, God, what's going on here? And I knew that He had plans for me. As it turns out, me losing my job was one of the best things that's ever happened to me, because it enabled me to have the time to be the caregiver for my daughter-in-law so that my son could continue working and provide for his family. As she was very ill, she still continued to serve, and she was definitely a woman of faith. In between chemo and radiation, she was still attending Kennesaw State University and getting involved with different missions locally, Musk Ministries. And I kind of looked at her and thought, if she can do this as sick as she is, what am I doing? So that's when I started getting involved in local missions. And the blessings that I receive from serving others are always better than my blessings to them. You cannot outgive God. And the joy that comes from giving is contagious. I light this candle for all of us that are called to go out and serve.